Taped live and in color in Skokie, Illinois, it's Steve Gadlin's Star Makers.
When you feel so full of talent and you've got that special pep,
when Hollywood and Broadway are calling you and you want to take that very first step, I'm Steve Gadlin Star Makers.
you're gonna do fine.
I'm Steve Gadlin Star Makers. It's your time to shine.
The audience is seated, the spotlight's shining bright.
Get out there, you shooting star, and sparkle through the night. Yeah. I'm Steve Gadlin Star Makers.
It's so loud.
I'm Steve Gadlin Star Makers. You're wowing the crowd. Steve Gadlin Star Makers. Steve Gadlin Star Makers. Steve Gadlin Star Makers. Yeah!
And now, the host of Steve Gadlin Star Makers, Steve Gadlin!
Welcome to another episode of Steve Gadlin's Star Makers. There's no time to spare. Let's get straight to tomorrow's stars of Hollywood and/or Broadway. The ukulele is a tiny guitar that only grows in Hawaii, but sometimes you do find them here in America. Now is one of those special times. I can't wait to see the sorts of tricks that Plucky Rosenthal can show us on her real Hawaiian ukulele. So here's star of stage and stage, Plucky Rosenthal, and her ukulele. Plucky, thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Boy, the ukulele, it's so nice. It sounds just like a small little guitar.
Just like it.
And when you play, I can't help but feel transported to the island country of Hawaii. I feel the palm trees and the coconuts all around.
I would agree.
That's great. Thanks so much for sharing your ukulele tricks with us. It was a pleasure to have you on the show, and we hope you'll come back soon.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. We'll be right back. Are you talented? Are you ready to be discovered? Are you one of tomorrow's stars of Hollywood and or Broadway? If you answered yes or maybe to some of these questions, then we'd love to showcase your talent on Steve Gadlin's Star Makers. Visit us on our website, http://sgstarmakers.com, and click on the link that says, Be on Star Makers. Sure, clapping can be easy. When it's applause, our body just takes over. Piece of cake. But clapping along to music, well, people like you and me should leave that to the experts. Speaking of experts, here's Clappin Wolf Connors doing what he does best, clapping. Wow, Clappin Wolf Connors, that was great. How does it feel today?
Good. My hands actually hurt a little. I was clapping a lot.
Well, that's a long song. I got to ask you, Clappin Wolf, what message do you have for kids or maybe adults who see what you do and want to express their joy through clapping as well?
I mean, just clap along. I mean, it's easy and anybody can do it.
That's a metaphor for life if I've ever heard one. Let's all clap along, and we'll be right back. Did you know that you can watch Steve Gadlin's Star Makers on the go? It's called a podcast. You can get our podcast on your compatible device by visiting our website, http://sgstarmakers.com, and clicking the appropriate links. They're the ones that say, subscribe with iTunes, or subscribe to RSS. A podcast is great, and we have one. Is there anything more special than a daddy and his daughter sharing a dance while someone sings? Here's another heartwarming edition of our regular segment, Daddy-Daughter Dance. Please meet Noah and his daughter Maggie and watch as they share this very special dance. Is this the little girl I carried? Is this the little boy at play? I don't remember growing older. When did they? When did she get to be a beauty? When did he grow to be so tall? Wasn't it yesterday when they were small? Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly flow the days. Seedlings turn overnight to sunflowers, blossoming even as we gaze. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the years, one season following another, laden with happiness and tears. It's so nice to see a father and his daughter dancing as I sing so beautifully. We'll be right back. Sometimes a song has so much to say that it doesn't have any words at all. There's a special name for that kind of song: instrumental. Here is a one-man band called Scatterplot performing a song that fits that category to a T. Wow, fantastic. Come on over.
Yeah. Yeah, sweet. Thank you.
Thanks so much for coming on the show.
My pleasure. It's great to be here, Steve.
So this was an instrumental song. Tell us, what does that mean, an instrumental?
Instrumental is without vocals, sans vocals, if you will. It's all just an instrument of your choice. In my case, it's a guitar.
Oh, tell us about that guitar.
A guitar is kind of like a piano with a guitar. So then they call it a guitar. I think they should have called it a geet board, but oh well, it's called a guitar.
Yeah, it's a catchy name. And if you or someone out there watching is interested in learning the guitar, what's the best way to approach it?
I would say start out with piano or guitar, and then move slowly to guitar. It's a little awkward to hold this guy, but you'll get used to it after a while.
Yeah, the straps seem to make it a lot easier to hold.
One time it actually fell off during a live performance. Fortunately, I caught it, but it's a hazardous job.
I bet. Well, we loved it, and your song was great. Where can people learn more about you and your music?
I would say check out scatterplot.com. That's scatterplot with a K, not a C. The one with a C was already taken for the website.
Yeah, probably maybe a statistical analysis website or something like that. So it's scatterplot with a K .com. Well, thanks so much for coming on the show, Steve.
Yeah, great. Thanks a lot.
We'll be right back. Boy, oh boy, did you just walk into a zoo? Nope, it's still Steve Gadlin Star Makers, but we do have a very special furry four-legged friend joining us. A dog act is just like a regular talent, except you may notice it's a dog doing the tricks. But don't be fooled, there's people in it too. Please welcome Here Comes Trouble, a dog act.
All right, come here, Scribbles. Scribbles. She's a very smart dog. She's very smart. Scribbles, come here. Let's show him how smart you are. Can you sit? Sit. And down. Good girl. She's so smart. She's actually part hyena, part pug, and all kinds of adorable. Scribbles, sneak attack. Oh, good girl. We're still working on that one. We're still working on sneak attack. We found her underneath the dumpster inside of her own mind, which is where all the snuggliest dogs come from. She is a certified princess. We got her certified online, which you can do these days, and it's just adorable. So she's got just a few more tricks left. Okay, Scribbles, 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 come here, come here. Can you touch? Good touch, Scribbles, and dance, dance. Okay. Sometimes when she's eating, she needs to take a break, which, we all have to do occasionally. Okay, Scribbles, dance, dance. Oh, good dance. She's a very good dancer. We're trying to get her on Canine Dancing for the Stars. It's a tricky racket to get in, but hopefully, with the connections we make here today, it'll be fine. And of course, for the grand finale, we'll do what we like to call the Tom Green. Scribbles, come here. Okay, Scribbles, who's a good girl. Thank you very much. We are Here Comes Trouble, and we just here we are. We are here. Okay.
Well, thanks so much.
Oh, thank
Here
you
Comes
for having
Trouble.
us. Thank you for having us.
What a great act. It's fun to see dogs performing too, because one thing about performing is it's not just for people, but animals too.
It's an equal opportunity for all species, I feel. Just expression is not just limited to, primates and things like that, but canines, K10s, whoever.
That's right. And where did you get this cute little costume for Scribbles?
We got that at TJ Maxx. It was on sale for $4, cut down from $5. So we were just, we're pretty happy about that. This is originally made for a toddler, but we use our seamstress department to Scribbles it up.
Am I allowed to touch Scribbles?
Absolutely. She's very friendly. She's probably a little too friendly. We need to work on her manners. There's no doubt about that.
That's great. Well, thanks so much for coming. It was a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll be right back. One of my favorite movies is Back to the Future. I just love how Marty and Doc Brown travel through time and have great adventures. Have you ever wondered what it would be like if there was ever a sequel? Well, here are Steve Gadlin's Star Makers ensemble members, Chad Briggs and Clay Goodpasture, to show us what it would be like if that ever happened.
Thanks for agreeing to meet me here in the laboratory, Marty.
No problem, Doctor. You know I've always enjoyed our various time-traveling adventures, and I always like to visit and see all the science you're working on.
Well, I've always appreciated your curiosity, Marty.
Well, so what's up, Doc? What'd you call me here for?
Well, as you might imagine, it has something to do with
Time travel.
That's right, Marty. I've got to send you forward in time or into the future to fix a problem with the timeline.
Is it serious?
Well, it does have something to do with a war that wipes out the entire population.
Yikes, Doc. I hope this wasn't due to our earlier meddling with time's true nature.
It's impossible to tell, Marty. Time travel is a complicated science.
Well, and you're sure you have to send me into the future?
Yes, absolutely.
I hate to disagree, Doc, but I think you might need to send me back in time instead.
Oh, well, according to my calculations...
Coconuts to your calculations, Doc! I've got a real instinct here. I think it's time to go back in time. Tell me, Doctor, where are we going this time? Is this the 50s or 1999? All I wanted to do was play my guitar and sing. So take me away, I don't mind, but you better promise me I'll be back in time. Gotta get back in time.
Gotta get back in time. Don't bet your future on one roll of the dice. Better remember, lightning never strikes twice. Please don't drive 88. Don't wanna be late again. Be away, I don't mind, but you better promise me I'll be back in time. Gotta get 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 back in time. Get back, Marty, back in time.
Is this the sky? Because time sure is flying, if you ask me. Well, that wraps up another episode of Steve Gadlin's Star Makers. You know, it always feels so special to get to introduce you to tomorrow's stars of Hollywood and or Broadway. I feel so lucky. Like a lucky star. You must be my lucky star, 'cause you shine on me wherever you are. I just think of you and I start to glow, and I need your light, and baby you know. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. Starlight, star bright, make everything alright. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. Starlight, star bright, yeah, you must be my lucky star, 'cause you make the darkness seem so far, and when I'm lost, you'll be my guide. I just turn around and you're by my side. Come on, shine your star bright, first star I see tonight. Starlight, star bright. There were so many bright stars on Steve Gadlin's Star Makers tonight, and I hope you'll tune in again to see tomorrow's stars of Hollywood and or Broadway. Good night.